Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News from Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design. Mountain Town lawmakers want to severely limit and punish commercial truckers for dangerous behavior. A bill is working through the Capitol right now. It forbids semis from driving in the left lane on nearly 150 miles of I-70, from Morrison all the way to Glenwood Springs. The only exception is passing slower vehicles. It would also create steeper fines for speeding in Glenwood Canyon. This speed enforcement zone does not extend to Summit. Transit is a big piece of the governor's cost of living platform. Governor Polis hopes new and more affordable mass transit will save you money.
Developing passenger rail for regular service, mountain rail, which would be Denver and West Jeffco, right up to Winter Park and Steamboat.
Missing from these high country rail plans is the I-70 corridor. In Eagle County, the governor points instead to regional transit and hints at state money.
The state is looking at investing in transit, meaning helping regional transit authorities like the new Eagle RTA.
Summit Stage, meanwhile, has a $35 million federal grant. It pays for a new electric bus barn in Frisco. A statewide DUI surge is starting tomorrow. More troopers and cops will be on I-70 and state highways looking for impaired drivers. That surge goes for 20 days, Super Bowl weekend into President's Day. This week on the State of Summit.
I have friends who it's such an issue that they vape in class. I'm just like, if you cannot go 10 minutes without taking a hit of your vape, that's an issue.
That was MG. She's a recent junior at Summit High School and one of a dozen locals featured in Summit's award-winning Vaping Sucks campaign.
I'm big into weightlifting and fitness, so I kind of don't do it anymore because I wanted to prioritize my own health.
The Vaping Sucks campaign beat more than 2,000 others for recognition by the International Davy Awards. Its power is simple: truth, from former and current users like Ben.
Quitting vaping is not something I expected to be hard, but here I am 10 years later, still smoking the vapors.
Vaping Sucks was launched in part to combat a startling trend. In 2017, nearly 41% of Summit High students were vaping, like a recent graduate, Jalissa.
I also always have in the back of my mind my little brother, him in middle school now. It's just not something that I want him to be introduced to.
These honest and unfiltered stories, they worked. Today, less than 8% of local students are vaping, including Zach and Mia.
I bought a vape right after we said we were gonna quit because it's just the addiction, and then he basically threw it in a dumpster.
We said we were going to quit, so we're going to quit. So I took it and walked over to the nearest trash can and just threw it away.
Summit Youth and Family Services led the charge on that campaign. A marketing agency, Effect.org, helped create it. Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. Coming to Denver in early June is the Outside Fest, Colorado's answer to the Outdoor Retailer Show, which had picked up and moved back to Salt Lake City. Headlining Outside Fest are Fleet Foxes, Lettuce, and the Heavy Heavy. The festival itself will have a gear expo, guest speakers, and film screenings. It's put on by Outside Interactive. That's the Boulder publisher of Outside Mag. And today in local sports, Summit High Nordic was out racing at Gold Run and Breck. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.